Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? It's really bright here today. Oh my goodness. Pretty good here though. So still working on the 800. Still. It's been a slow process, but I just haven't really been going on it too hard. Anyways, we last video I think we got the head painted, primed and painted. And well, primed. I don't think I showed you the painting, but I got it painted. And it is now good to go. Got the new valves lapped into it. Hopefully that's gonna work all right. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Still got the tape on there. That might be fun getting off now, as in it's probably gonna be all gummed on there, but anyways, I'm not quite ready to install it quite yet. This, I believe, was our thermos. No, that's oh, the temperature gauge I didn't like. That's right. Okay, gotta put that somewhere else. I've got boxes of stuff here. This might be it here. Feels kind of light and thermostat-y. Maybe. This could be ignition stuff too, though. This is the thermostat. Okay, so thermostat goes. No, wrong end. Gotta flip her around. Flip her around. Getting too much junk on my table here. Flip around, flip it around. Okay, it goes in this end. And this thing goes with the spring towards the engine like this. Kind of hard to show you that right now. I'm not really ready for that step quite yet. But we'll leave that in there. Big box here I'm going to open. I did not like the looks of this manifold, so I'm going to change it. I've got to try to get this elbow off of here and see if it's going to be usable still, and I'm not 100% sure in that kit. There's the intake manifold, exhaust manifold gaskets there. I'm not sure if they give me one for here though. It'd be an oblong-y shape. We're gonna have to probably pull this guy open at some point soon here. See what we got in there. We're gonna need the head gasket anyway, so that's gonna be a job for us today. But I want to get this boat anchor, heavy boat anchor. But anyways, looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? New and clean, and new valves, new springs, new everything in there. We'll get this guy out on the table outside, maybe, or maybe it's better in here because it's so bright outside there. Maybe I'll set up my little card table if I can find out where I put that thing now, or something somewhere. I got my card table. It was here. I got too much junk. Too many things on the go. Well, for cornflakes, where did I put my little card table? Maybe somebody swiped it on me and used it somewhere else. Well, that could have happened too. I'm probably looking right at it, but okay, well maybe we'll clean a little spot over here. I just want to pull this box open here and see what we got in that box. All right, found a space. So this I got actually from Fix That Ford, which is also known as Gen Sales, and they're Manchester, Minnesota. They come from. So they're not kind of too far from Steiner's in Lennon, Michigan, I think it is. So they're not too kind of super far apart. There are different companies though, but Steiner didn't seem to have the intake manifold for this. So I've used Gen Sales or Fix That Ford a few times, and they seem fine. They seem all good. So stuff sometimes is a little slower, but it's actually better now. Stuff is getting here a little faster. So holy smokes, they got her good and well taped. It's pretty heavy actually, this thing. What does the label say here? For weight wise, 24 pounds, 3 ounces. And again, I got this, no duty, no taxes, no custom stuff at all. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Now's the time to order lots of big stuff, because like this was $131, I think it says here. Might be an invoice in here too. Gen Sales, there you go. Gen Sales. Pretty good. They're pretty good. They got quite a bit of different stuff, you know. So the intake manifold's $107 and they charged me $115.28 for shipping. So it's $223. So I should have paid, unless they've already incorporated that into the price. And that was shipped by United States Postal Service. Alright, so there's some more advertising stuff. Got a file for that. There we go. We even sent... Oh, what are these other gaskets for? Well, they send intake manifold gaskets. I'll look at both of them, and I don't know which ones I like better, but they have a thin layer of metal in them, so they're kind of strongish, I hope. So I don't know which ones we'll use, but these ones, that actually might be for, I've got a little mush there, that might be actually for the, don't have that down, still down the garage, the other garage. That might be for the water pump. Let's see, get to turn here a little bit and see if this, had to fix my axe too. Dylan broke my axe. That might be actually for here. Nope, that's not for there. Well, I don't know, maybe that's for something different, like a different type of tractor, like a I don't know. Honestly, I'm not too sure. So, anyways, let's look over here, and let's have a look, see in here, and see what we got. Well, seeing these huge gaskets, these ones look fine, but those big ones, I'm not too sure what they're for. But anyways. Well, it looks like it's well packaged. Oh, let's get the box out of the way here. Oh my goodness. Get out of there, box. It kind of bothers me when people, I know they got to do it, but they tape this bubble wrap stuff. It is such a nightmare sometimes to get apart. This isn't too bad though. But anyways. Bubble wrap. Very well packaged, I must say. They did well with that. Had to come, you know, fair trip. Okay, those. That's what it's for. It's for that elbow. That's what I was looking to look for in that other kit there. So that is good. It gives you all the gaskets. That's perfect. That's what that big feller is for. For the exhaust elbow here. Okay. That is nice. Look at that thing. Oh, isn't that nice? Now, the cool thing about this one compared to the other one, we're going to compare here. I got to find some room here though. Is this one has apparently slots on the carburetor, so it'll take different size carburetors. So that's probably a good thing. So I can't show you quite yet, but I'll get you down in a second here. But there's slot holes in this. So just before we get too far here, this is the carburetor, I believe, that I got. Well, one of them. Hang on. I got another one here too. One of these I think was for the, yeah, I don't have the studs in this one yet, but both of these didn't fit this other manifold, which I thought was kind of weird. I think I'm still going to run with the old carb for now. I just want to see, this one should fit. So that should go this way. Yeah, so that fits. There's room for that there. It's right tight to the inside of the holes here, but that one will work now. That was always kind of sort of a little bit bothering me. But there we go. Let's have a look at these elongated holes, and I'll get the other one down here, and we'll have a, well, the carburetor's still on it, but we'll have a look at it. Okay, so there you can see those elongated holes. They're like a pill shaped or whatever you want to call them. So that's good. So that'll fit the different size carburetors. That's actually really good. So presuming everything looks kind of the same, let's just grab one of these manifold gaskets here. They actually go that way. They sort of, nope, I'm wrong. That way. Okay, that fits pretty good, and that should fit good there. And the other one, boy, I thought the other one's joined. No, I guess I was wrong. I thought they joined funny in the middle, but no, that's it. That should be good. This one looks like it's got a little bit tweaked, but should be all right. Should be all right. Okay, that is good. So this is, look at how they that's kind of neat how they, you know, shave the casting out for your bolt and stuff to go through into there. It's a little different there, but it should be all right. I could get one of these elbows too, but then I'd have to be waiting another couple of weeks, and then, you know what, I might not having to, I don't know yet. But we're gonna work on this thing here and see if we can get this elbow off of here. She's gonna be on there real good, I think. Gonna have to probably, I don't know, there's no, I'll show you in a sec here. All right, well, there's not much left of this little bolt that was on here. Might end up having to, this one might be all right. You might have to hit this guy with the torch. The Loctite on here now with the rust is probably the best you'll ever find. So I guess I'll give it a shot here and see if we can even budge this one here. And the other one, I don't know, I might have to blow it off with the torch or something. Alright, I don't even know if I'll be able to budge this thing. Let's see here. I'd use the impact, but I don't know. I'll see what happens here. Sometimes you give it some shock, it'll break off a lot easier, but well into bed I'll be cutting both of these off of here. I like to see one to kind of see what size of bolt I'm going to need. But let's see what we can do here. Holy smokes. Holy crap. I moved her a bit, but I probably twisted the bolt. It's gonna break. Yep, there she goes. There she goes. Well, I think that might be a 5/16 bolt. I brought some 3/8, but I think they're gonna be too big. Oh, it might be 3/8. All right. It's gonna be fun getting that back in there. I'll have to punch it out, but now get in the toolbox here and grab ourselves. What do I got here? Nice flat punch would be good. See if we can get this part out. There she goes. Ooh, that was even a fine thread bolt. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Wow. Put too much torque to her, I guess. I guess I'll be putting on one of them. Now, the other side here might be a little worse off. Now, if I can get her to break out of here, that would work too. If I can get this to even, oh, if I use the right end might help. Oh, is that ever sloppy now? Oh boy. What I'm gonna do maybe here is use my cold chisel. Where the heck did my cold chisel go? Well, Dylan painted me one here purple, so I'm gonna probably use it. Got some safety glasses on here. I'm just gonna try to doing anything to it. Yeah, I am, but I need a bigger hammer. So it hurts more when I hit my hand. There you go. So we didn't break the elbow. That's good. We broke the casting of the intake manifold there, but that's okay. Don't really need that anyways. So I still got some work to do there, I guess. I think it's going to be alright. I'm going to take it down and sandblast it and paint it. That intake I want to paint some flat black too. Oh, I even broke this piece off. Whoops! She's really wrecked now. I was wailing on her pretty hard there, but now this is going to crumble off too. Hopefully this thing's alright. Now, I haven't got this out yet, so what am I going to do here? I don't want to hurt this thing now. Throw a hardened bolt too. I did put a dent in her. Wow, has it ever eaten up the nut here though? Holding all that. I was holding all that on. Got a hacksaw. I'm going to hacksaw it, I think. Alright, really should move this head somewhere. I'm out of room here, but I'll find somewhere here maybe so I don't get debris in it. Okay, that's a better feeling. So let's see. Like my new hacksaw? Nice, huh? Sounds like he's saying, ow, ow, ow. Oh, he's saying ow now. Oops. Okay. That is good. Now I gotta get this stubby thing out of here. That shouldn't be too bad if I don't break the ear off this side. How am I gonna hold this now? Spray down there just to help. I don't know if it's going to do much, but I really don't want to hit this thing too hard. This is cast as well. Darn it, I just can't hold this to where I want it. I need 15 hands more. There she goes. Well, it's not in the best of a shape, but I think I'm going to clean it up and paint it. Put her back on. They're only like 12 bucks for those things, but I thought after I ordered the manifold, I'm like, ah, crap, I should have got one of them too. But anyways, I think it'll still be fine. So in here, in this cool bag of stuff, I've actually got some paint. We went to a Canadian Tire. Where the heck was that now? I had to go and get, I can't remember what else I got there now. Isn't that awful? My memory's terrible. But they had paint, and our store is just not like this one. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. So I got some engine stuff good to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. It might still burn off. That's pretty hot, but that's going to be on the manifold. So we got to clean all that up. I don't know if I'll get to that today or not. But this, I'm going to go down, clean up, and then sandblast it and stuff, and then, yeah, that's just all junk. It was still well sealed though by the looks of things. It was all good. But hopefully the surface under here isn't in too bad a shape. She'll still seal up a little bit for us. Got to get all this junk off first though. Alright, well there it is. It's all cleaned up. This side here was really pitted. And I think it's gonna be alright, but it's hurting pretty good. It had a lot of rusting on that side. That would have been, I guess, the engine side, so it might have been actually more heat there. I don't know. The whole thing would be hot, but I mean, it's not bad. There was a lot of slanky stuff, and hopefully this surface is okay, but I think I'm going to put some high temp silicone on this side, especially when I put her back together onto the this manifold here, which hopefully, holy smokes, hold on a sec here. Oh yeah, that's going to be alright. Whoa, I was worried there for a sec. This looks like a heck of a lot bigger surface on here, which is interesting. Now normally you just probably put these on normally you just put them on just like that, no paint. I'd like to have it painted, I think, but I don't know. I'm thinking now I don't know. I'm thinking now I don't know whether I want it painted or not. I've got brake cleaner, I got the paint here, this stuff, I mean, it's probably going to burn this off. I don't know, this will be pretty high temperature. I mean, this goes up to 600 Fahrenheit. What would the exhaust temperature be on this thing? I don't know. Thing is, if I don't, it's going to rust. If I do, it's probably going to burn it off and look even worse. It'll probably turn like a white colored weird looking stuff. Maybe I'll look it up and see what specs I can find on exhaust temperatures. Well, this is info from a Farmall, I think it was. Farmall's exhaust gas runs in the 1000 to 1200 degree range, so I don't know if I'm going to paint this thing or not. I might paint the elbow just to try to give it a little bit extra, you know, but I think this guy sure looks nice like that. I wish it would stay like that, but it's going to turn all rusty and crappy looking again, unfortunately. But I mean, that's the way they are, right? They never painted these from factory. So you know what? I think I'm just going to bag her back up. And leave her at that, and we'll just paint maybe this guy, see what happens. This would be the, probably, well, pretty hot here too, but the rest of it would be really hot. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother painting the actual manifold, but better shake this up for a bit because it's probably been sitting on their shelf for a while. Sandblasted, probably don't need to, oh, that's really eroded out of there. Hopefully it's going to be alright. Oh man. I'm going to probably put a lock washer or something, well, maybe on the other side, I don't know. Hopefully it's going to be alright. I'll get some high temp silicone. I don't even know how much it's good for. It must be good for a fair bit. The red silicone, I better look that up too maybe and see what temperatures they go to. But we'll just give this a bit of prime in here, or painting, sorry. And usually this stuff bakes on, you know, when it gets warm, so. It smells pretty good. Definitely going on weird. It's really watery. It's actually got a bit of sparkle to it too. Interesting. Well, that's about all I can do there, I think. Little tip, turn your cans upside down and blows the nozzles out. If you didn't know that. And you're good for next time. Just like new, except you're missing a little bit. Well, while that's doing its thing out there, I wouldn't mind seeing if I can break this cast some more. No, I'm just kidding. Holy cow. I already broke her enough today. Might as well try to get this carburetor off of here again, because I'm going to put it... oh, might turn it right way, be good. I'm going to put it on the other one. I use the same carb, I think. Wouldn't mind just poking inside of it too, just to rule out, you know, an issue with something where it was running weird, or I think that was more of an ignition issue, I believe. But maybe we'll hopefully don't damage the gasket there. I don't believe it was this. Now I am missing one on, well, actually mounts on here. There's one of the separator things that I am missing. And I'm just basically going on the strainer in the tank, and it's pretty fine. It's pretty fine in that tank, but I don't know if something got through and it was just acting up in this guy again, or what. So, we'll separate this old hunk of junk. Yeah, somebody's already fixed this manifold, you know, and really they're not worth that much, surprisingly. I was kind of surprised how cheap it was. Yeah, it didn't hurt the gasket, that's good. I was kind of surprised how cheap they were. And, there we go, another boat anchor. Alright, let's pop this guy open here. And see what's going on. See if there's any, you know, residue junk in there or anything. Hopefully not. If there is, well, let's hope there isn't. This carburetor, I wanted to replace it, and I thought I had. But apparently no. It's not the same. There's different widths here, but I think it would be probably the same if, you know, I could put this other one I have on now on this new manifold. It would probably be alright. I don't think they really differ a whole lot. They might have bigger jets in these ones. I don't really know what the difference is on them, actually. Let's see here, just lightly. Holy smokes. There we go. I'll make sure it's gonna come apart, not tear it, because that was a new thing I just put in there. I really don't want to have to do it again. Alright, looks pretty clean. There's a little bit of stuff in the bottom here. A little bit of like sandy stuff, but it should have sucked that up and chewed that out without any issues. Crap. There goes my screws. Yeah, I just wonder if this needle and seat was having a problem. It doesn't. I think it's alright, but I used the new needle and seat in this and then float in here too, so. See, I don't think that needle's opening up. It's not really wanting to fall out super nice and easy. Bloody ethanol. Sort of sticking in there a little bit. Maybe that was part of the issue. You know, it would suck the bowl out and then this thing wasn't opening, letting more fuel in. Well, you can't really see that, but see, that's not... It's kind of sticking there. Well, I don't know what to do about that, because this is all clean in here. Unless I just try another needle. Looks all good and clean down in there. I don't know. It's clean to me anyways. Well, something to think about anyways. I don't have to do that right today. But I wonder if it's something to do with this seat. Now what I could do maybe is just maybe file these edges down just a hair. And that make it drop a little easier. There's plenty of room there though. It's just sticking in, I don't know why. Don't really think there's anything you can treat these with to help that. Feels like there's plenty of play in the width of the thing. I don't really want to file it. You'd think the weight of the fuel would be enough. I don't know. Bothering me. Got this other needle. I think this was actually the old one that was in this carburetor. It's got a little ball bearing on it. I might try it in here. Maybe this one just doesn't like this. I don't know. New float. It wasn't overflowing anyway, so that's good. That actually seems better. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's dropping down a lot easier. I'm going to leave that one in. Just want to double check it here. Yeah. That one seems to be a lot looser in there though, so I don't know. And this was the old float that was in it. They both look like pretty much the exact same profile. I think that'll be all right anyways. So we'll go with this one maybe. Nothing frustrating than your tractor running a little bit and stopping. Dying. Blah. Yeah, I think that'll be all right with the weight of the fuel. Let's just make sure it's shutting off. Yeah, I think that's all gonna be all good. All right, well, I'll throw this back together, and then we're not quite ready to throw it all on the tractor yet, but I'll let that elbow dry up, and then we'll start assembling, I guess. Well, I guess we might as well get this mounted back on here. Gonna maybe put a bit of the good blue stuff on here, though. That probably should be cleaned as well with something. That can's pretty well toast. Darn it, where's my towels? I think I've got them locked in the container. I'm gonna get rid of the worst of it. Let's put a light film of this Loctite flex form in place gasket set. or gasket material, gooey, silicone-y stuff. It's pretty good stuff. This stuff they use, you can use, put this on and use your whatever right away. They use it for, you know, flanges for, well, basically like this. Pretty much exactly like this stuff. That ought to do. This is probably all we're going to get to today. And that gasket's still pretty good, so. Kind of almost wonder if I should put a washer in there just to kind of take a bit of that room up, but got a couple here that might fit. Go over there, yeah. You know, that's going to change too. It's going to change where my linkages are and stuff too. I shouldn't have probably glued this here yet. Get the linkages on first and then put this on. Well, if I just leave it loose, it shouldn't actually dry. This is an anaerobic stuff, I think they call it, so it won't dry because this is going to move. Well, it's not going to move that much, I guess. Now that won't make a difference. I'll tighten her down. Does feel better because it's a wider hole there now. We had a little something there to kind of help that. Does, however, move that way a fair bit. That shouldn't make a difference. Hopefully got this going the right way. I'm pretty sure I do. The fuel line comes in the front. The air is in the back. Oh, I just can't get a box end in there. Okay, hopefully this is the last time. And I'll have to get this off. I'm tired of taking this apart many times. So we want to get her right, and you know, other things happen, and didn't. Well, should have just left the head alone, I guess, too. But anyways, you know me, I'm curious, and then it's like all of a sudden, oh crap, this needs all done. Oh well, we better do that, and then oh geez. But anyways, there we go. That's it for now, I guess. That's about all I can go for now. And hopefully that's all good. Should be good. I guess that holds a fairly wide carburetor if you needed it to. That's pretty interesting. But there we go. That's it for today. So thanks again for watching. We'll get this all going here soon. Just got to let that other guy dry up now and then get the head mounted back to her. And oh, I forgot to show you. Here, I did something else. So the head's painted nice. This will sort of look nice for a while. And then you go up further and these mount onto the head. Hold the gas tank, so I thought I'd take them off and spray paint them up nice too. And they actually got to get mounted back on the fuel tank here. So that'll make that whole top end look really good, hopefully. So there we go. Just thought I'd share that with you too. So that is it for today. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day.